Right now at 5, the nation remembers the tragic attack on Pearl Harbor during World War II.
And 14 programs throughout the La Crosse School District are receiving grants to expand future learning.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. Flags are flying at half-staff today in Minnesota and Wisconsin to honor the lives lost in the 1941 attack on Pearl Harbor. Governors Tony Evers and Tim Walz both marking the day as Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day in their respective states.
And ceremonies were held around the nation to commemorate the deadly bombing of Pearl Harbor 82 years today. A 21-bell salute for the fallen was held at the National World War II Memorial in Washington, D.C.
The attack killed more than 2,300 service members, launching the United States into World War II. At the annual Pearl Harbor Memorial event in Hawaii, 102-year-old survivor Harry Chandler recalled the bombing.
I saw the bombs being dropped on the harbor because we overlooked the harbor completely. And I saw the Arizona going up, saw the Oklahoma turning. Then they put us all in trucks and drove us all down into the harbor, and we started saving people.
With each passing year, there are fewer survivors. Chandler was one of 5 at the Hawaii ceremony.
Today was Fall Grant Delivery Day for the La Crosse School District, where 14 different projects received grants totaling $34,000.
News 8 Now's Michael Germain joins us live in studio with more on where the money is headed. Michael.
Ken and Emily, one of those programs who received a grant today was the Health Science Academy, getting $3,500 to purchase 4 CPR mannequins and instructor kits. The La Crosse Public Education Foundation has been awarding grants throughout the district since 1988. Since then, they have delivered over $1 million. Donors for these grants come from all over the community, including individuals who support the La Crosse Public Education Foundation, Mayo Clinic, Ultra Foundation, and Dairyland Power. Nell Scott says it feels great to be awarding these grants in person.
Grant Delivery Day is always so exciting. These teachers are creative and they are involved and they are committed and they take time to dream up projects and write grant proposals that they know are going to make an impact in their students' learning.
Staff in the school district or organizations that partner with the district can apply for grants through a simple application process. Now, the next grant awarding ceremony will be held next February. Coming up at 6, you'll hear from a Health Science Academy teacher on how this grant will impact the program going forward. Ken and Emily.
All right, Michael, thank you very much. Well, that warm-up certainly came for the region that Greg's been talking about this week, like we're back in the month of September almost.
Well, as I said, ditch the winter gear, but don't throw it too far away because we do have the changes coming. But we do have another day of this warm temperatures. In fact, we actually set a record at LeClaire. Now, it was only 49 was the record, so that's fairly low even for this time of year. But we got up to at least 52. It was 54 in La Crosse today. So currently, we're still in the upper 40s. Most locations a little bit cooler in certain areas that were in the mid 40s. But overall, very nice conditions for part of the December. Further west, they've had 60s all the way into the South Dakota into Nebraska. But we do have a system out to the west that's going to be bringing some cooler air, but it's going to take another day really until the cold air gets here, and that would be on Saturday. But we also have a system to the south that'll bring precipitation. But for right now, it's good conditions, speaking of. So this evening, it's going to be mild for December, only getting down to 43 right now with that south-southeast wind in La Crosse. Some high clouds here and there, but really a fantastic evening. Same story for Eau Claire, too. Just getting down to 39, so once again, really nice conditions. Later on, once again, we'll break down, but if you haven't put the lights up, I'd recommend tomorrow will probably be the last good day because conditions turn a little bit worse and much colder this weekend, but we'll be back to average. So we'll break all that down a bit later in the broadcast.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks, Greg.
A look back at history, the Onalaska Area Historical Society unveiled a new sign showing the Black River waterfront throughout the years. The sign, called Onalaska Past and Present, shows a panoramic photo of the Black River as it is today. Imposed on the image are black and white photos of what used to be on the waterfront, like sawmills and a wagon bridge. The group's treasurer explains what this achievement means to them.
We're real happy. That's our purpose as a historical society, is to bring these things out so the public can look at it and learn.
Pischke says the project started back in February. It can be found at the Great River Landing in Onalaska. Today's unveiling was followed by coffee and cookies at a nearby museum.
Earlier this week, a Dane County judge ruled the 1849 Wisconsin abortion ban does not apply to consensual abortions. Within a day of the decision, one of the defendants on the case, the Sheboygan County District Attorney, is filing an appeal. But appealing to the state Supreme Court could yield the opposite effect that DA is hoping for. The balance of the state Supreme Court, of course, recently shifted in favor of liberals this year with the election of Justice Janet Protasewicz. And abortion has been a key electoral issue motivation for Democratic voters in recent elections. So should the state Supreme Court agree with the Dane County ruling that the 1849 ban does not apply to consensual abortions, then the decision applies to the entire state.
Former President Trump is still trying to have his federal election interference charges thrown out. Trump and his team plan to file an appeal, and in the meantime, they say the case should be paused. Last week, the trial judge determined Trump's time as president does not afford him absolute immunity from criminal charges related to his actions after the 2020 election. But Trump's attorneys want the appeals court to hear their arguments for why the charges should be tossed. They say Trump's alleged actions were part of his official duties as president.
In the meantime, former President Trump is back inside a New York court today for his civil fraud trial. The lawsuit accuses him, two of his sons, and the Trump Organization of committing fraud for years by vastly misrepresenting the value of their properties. Before he walked into court, the former president once again calling the proceedings a witch hunt.
We did absolutely nothing wrong. We never even defaulted. We never had a default letter sent to us. The bank said we were a perfect customer.
Trump is expected back on the stand next week. At stake is the company's ability to do business in New York.
Well, just ahead, a standoff on Capitol Hill over emergency funding for Israel and Ukraine.
The details of why lawmakers are at odds over President Biden's request. We'll be right back after this.
Help make a difference to children and families this holiday season. Donate $15 or a new unwrapped toy to any home furniture showroom, and we'll give you 7% tax relief savings when you spend $4.99 or more. Share the joy during Toys for Tax, only at Home Furniture.
Blain's Farm and Fleet's Christmas sale is going on now. We're your one-stop shop for the holidays with unbeatable deals on all your festive favorites. Find great gifts like these holiday food and snack giftables, 20% off. These Milwaukee socket sets, your choice, $99.99. And get over 55% off this Continental Pizza Oven, just $34.99. Plus, now through Saturday, Rewards members get a free $10 gift card for every $100 spent.
Find value at Blain's Farm and Fleet.
The gift of relaxation and pampering is the perfect gift to give this holiday season. It is the Sue Colby's experience, the gift your special someone is really hoping for, and the gift she really deserves. Order your gift cards online today at SueColby's.com or pick them up at Sue Colby's Salon and Day Spa, because she deserves the very best.
It's time for more fun moments at Finati's.
Happy holidays, Lori.
Happy holidays. Wow, you're in the spirit.
Oh, it's my favorite time of year.
Mine too. Candy for stocking stuffers. Nuts and chocolates for coworkers.
Merry Christmas.
And treats for when the family gathers.
Even the in-laws. Oh. Isn't the spirit of the season contagious?
It sure is. Brought to you locally by Finati's Nut and Chocolate Shop in downtown La Crosse.
You're young, but your bathroom is old. I get it. I visit my kids, grandkids, my precious great-grandkids. Doesn't fit their lifestyle. Not safe. Old and ugly. You'll be amazed at the transformation you can make in just a few days. New tub and shower with all new fixtures, new toilet, new sink and vanity, new flooring, at an investment much less than you might think. Call the Board Store Home Improvements today for a prompt free estimate on your new bathroom.
Now at Home Sleep Express, when you spend $4.99 and donate $15 or a new unwrapped toy, we will give you 7% tax relief savings on quality mattress brands like Luxuria and Thomas Cole Sleep. Plus, get free shipping during Toys for Tax at Home Sleep Express.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
The war between Israel and Hamas is now entering its third month of fighting. The fighting between the two is escalating, with the Israeli military saying it's intensifying its offensive in southern Gaza, hitting targets in the city of Khan Yunis. That city is considered a Hamas stronghold.
Israel has declared a nearby village a safe zone, and thousands of Palestinians have fled there to escape the incoming fire. The United Nations officials say there are no safe places in Gaza. The Biden administration has urged Israel to do more to avoid civilians.
On Capitol Hill, lawmakers are at odds over an emergency funding package proposed by the White House. The proposal ties Israel aid to Ukraine and other national security priorities.
The Senate failed to advance the bill Wednesday afternoon, with Republicans calling for more U.S. border protections.
Ukraine's very important. So is Israel. So is Taiwan. But nothing's more important to me right now than securing our homeland that's the most exposed to a terrorist attack and other bad things in modern history.
Well, as negotiations continue, the White House says President Biden held phone calls today with leaders in the region, including Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
Investigators are searching for a motive following the deadly mass shooting at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas.
A gunman killed 3 people and wounded another in the university's business school on Wednesday afternoon. Omar Villafranca reports from Vegas.
New cell phone video shows students and staff at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas running from campus as Wednesday's mass shooting unfolded.
Everyone's just going through a hard time right now at the school.
UNLV student Matthew Felsenfeld captured police rushing in to confront the shooter after he opened fire on the 4th floor of the business school building, killing 3 people.
We're hearing sirens. We're getting text messages that this is not a joke. Run, hide, fight.
CBS News has identified the shooter as 67-year-old Tony Polito, a former college professor who was denied a job at the university. Authorities say the gunman died in a shootout with 2 university detectives outside of the building.
If it hadn't been for the heroic actions of one of those police officers who responded, there could have been countless additional lives taken.
Late Wednesday, officials searched an apartment in Henderson, Nevada as part of their investigation. They also retrieved several electronic devices from the residence, including a cell phone to help determine a motive.
Everything has to be looked at. Why did this guy go there? How did he get in? Why wasn't he stopped beforehand? Were there any indicators?
As the investigation continues, all classes and academic-related activities at UNLV have been canceled through Sunday. Omar Villafranca, CBS News, Las Vegas.
The UNLV campus is about 2 miles from the Mandalay Bay Resort on the Las Vegas Strip. And that was, of course, the site of the deadliest mass shooting in modern U.S. history.
According to the Gun Violence Archive, there have been more than 630 mass shootings in America this year.
Coming up, parents and caregivers, make sure to check your pantries.
Different cinnamon applesauce pouches are getting recalled for being potentially harmful to consume.
And although we're going to come crashing down, we got one more day of warm temperatures before we come back to reality for middle December. But we also got some rain and snow on the way, too. I'll break down if that's going to cause any travel issues. All that coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality local meat. Now's the time to stock up with our winter freezer filler bundle. Call and order yours today. Eat healthy. Shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market and much, much more.
Save big on everything at Menards. Find plumb, level, and 45 degrees quickly with a Johnson Levels Magnetic Torpedo Level. It's durable, easy to read, and glows in the dark, ensuring accurate results in both bright and low light areas. Now just $6.98. After $9 rebate, cut the cord with Bosch cordless power tools and accessories. They're designed to tackle the toughest jobs. This 18-volt hammer drill kit is just $109. Plus, the Menards gift card is always a great gift idea.
All season's greetings to you all from Menards.
Salmon, good choice. I may need to send you grocery shopping more often.
I also picked up a vacuum cleaner at the same store.
You bought one of the most important household appliances at a place that sells bananas?
The worker said it really sucks.
That's nuts.
It does suck, but not the good kind.
Let's go to a place that specializes in vacuums from people that know vacuums, like A1 Vacuum in La Crosse. And leave the box stores too. You know.
Our business is picking up.
The robotic money expert.
Clever. How do I start a savings habit?
Famous cabbage.
Savings habit.
Shaving rabbits.
Tech can make life simpler, but when it comes to savings habits, nothing's as simple as BMO. A BMO savings account helps you build the habit with a cash reward every month you save.
Cash reward? Ingenious.
Sardine Fest.
This year's top prize goes to BMO.
I'm just in it for the saving, but it's nice to be recognized.
BMO.
Culligan Water takes pride in being your local water experts. We live here, work here, and dedicate our lives to improving our area's water. We deliver the world's best water treatment and the industry's best service to you. Culligan Water, your local water experts.
At first, I used Better Than Bouillon for broth, and then stir fries, sauces, even marinades. And now there's the Culinary Collection. Italian herb for pasta, smoky chipotle for fajitas. It's like the deliciousness never ends. Make everything better with Better Than Bouillon.
Start your holiday shopping with the Holman Locker and Meat Market. Order a double smoked ham, prime rib, fresh turkey, or smoked salmon. Create a custom gift basket. Don't forget the beer and the best beef jerky for your get-together. Holman Locker and Meat Market, and much, much more.
Join the conversation at facebook.com/news8000. Or you can always find us at news8000.com. You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
There's a welcome trend in the travel industry right now, a return to normalcy after years of uncertainty during COVID.
For example, over the summer, the popular hotel chain Hilton saw its highest occupancy rates since the pandemic. On CBS Mornings, Hilton's worldwide CEO and president shared the findings of the company's 2024 travel trends report, including how the younger generations travel.
They're leading the charge in leisure travel, so they'll do business trips that convert into leisure trips, at the end of a week.
A more tailored experience.
They obviously want, everybody wants, but I think younger travelers want everything controlled from the palm of their hand.
Nocetta also said he is helping lead the industry to make sure there is full transparency around resort fees and other so-called hidden fees.
Parents and caregivers, make sure to check your pantries. The Wisconsin Department of Health Services advising anyone with the following brands of applesauce to throw them out. The recall is for the Wanna Banana Apple Cinnamon Fruit Puree pouches, Schnucks Cinnamon Flavored Applesauce pouches, Schnucks Applesauce Variety Pack, and Weiss Cinnamon Applesauce pouches. The FDA saying these brands were found to have harmful levels of lead in them. Along with the recall, the FDA is also investigating Austro Foods, the facility in Ecuador where the applesauce is packaged. Several states have already reported cases of lead poisoning from the applesauce, and Wisconsin has 3 suspected cases that are being investigated.
Well, today was a December day for the books, sunny and warm, and I feel re-energized. What about you?
Oh, absolutely, because this is pretty rare, I mean, for this time of year, but it's not going to last too much longer, Greg.
No, it's going to be got one more day of good weather, really nice mild conditions, and then things change. We're looking still at the 50s tomorrow. Tonight's going to be actually very warm. We'll have struggled to get below the 40-degree mark. So once again, unfortunately, these temperatures will be warmer than what you'll have probably for Sunday for the highs. So that's the change that we're going to see coming here. But for tomorrow, just waking up and the winds will start to turn around to the west. We got a cold front that's going to slide through, but the only thing really it's going to do is going to keep the temperatures down a little bit from climbing too high and keep that wind turning to the west. As you go in the afternoon, you'll start seeing increasing clouds. They'll start thickening up. The moisture starts pushing up from the south. I don't think a lot of this will touch the ground yet. It'll be closer to maybe about midnight. We'll start seeing some showers approach from the system to the south. The front will be to the south of us too, but notice we're still looking at 40 degrees at 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. So that's what we're looking at. Now that system that I mentioned, it's kind of 2 pieces. One comes quickly up from the north. That's going to be a little bit of a rain. The low is fairly weak. It pushes up pretty quick. And then we got a cold front right behind it. That's going to be Saturday going into Saturday afternoon. That'll spread the snow across the area, which will eventually then exit as we get towards Saturday night into early Sunday. Now, as we look at the big picture at this right now, once again, rain comes in Friday night, then we turn to light rain, light snow. There's going to be a brief break, and as you saw, not all the areas are going to see rain or snow probably Saturday, and then we'll see it come back. Minor accumulations, if it's going to be anything, I think Saturday or Saturday night. And the one thing to notice Saturday night is our temperatures will start falling back below freezing. We'll probably stay above freezing all day Saturday, but Saturday night will probably fall below. So any type of moisture on the roads, we could see some refreezing or minor accumulations Saturday night going into Sunday. The winds will also start picking up behind that cold front, so you'll definitely feel that Sunday along with the temperature. So it's a minor system, but we got 2 waves coming with precipitation to keep note of. And once again, Saturday into Saturday night are the time frames to just keep note of if you are traveling. You'll probably see some snow and obviously colder temperatures. 2 inches plus probability is really further to the north. That's the thing where I think the system will see more of the snow, but we'll maybe get up to an inch depending on how things play out Saturday or Saturday night, but it's not going to be a huge system. But once again, timing could be posed an issue going into Sunday, early Sunday morning. Beyond next week, we really see the track actually push down to the south. The good news is if you want even warm temperatures again, it could happen by the time we get to this week next Thursday and Friday. As you see, the winds begin to turn right around the south. Storm track goes well up into Canada with a system to the south. So we look dry, and I think our temperatures will rebound as we get to the second half of next week. The first half will probably be close to what we should be. But for tomorrow, tonight, there's your lows once again, upper 30s to low 40s. And high temperatures tomorrow, mid-50s, potentially some upper 50s further south, depending on when the front comes through. The winds will pick up a little bit out of the west, and high clouds will be there. But all in all, it's going to be really a fantastic day to end the work week. And then that rain comes in Friday night with some rain to snow and potentially maybe some accumulation Saturday night. Shouldn't be a big deal, but something to keep note of. And then, yes, we're back to reality for the early part of next week, back to middle of December, what we should be. But notice towards the end of the 8-day, we come back up to the 40s maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'll take today.
Take today, bottle up, and you know, we might not see 50s again, but maybe the end of next week we might see it again.
All right. Thanks, Greg.
Well, when we come back, tonight marks the first night of Hanukkah.
The White House is celebrating with a menorah lighting.
Attention seniors, be safe with your affordable tub-to-shower conversion or enjoy an all-new bathroom. Contact the Ford Store Home Improvements today for a prompt free estimate. High quality at lower prices.
It's time for the Chris Kindle Market on Water Street in downtown Sparta. Visit Sparta's traditional European winter market for local artisan wares, baked goods, glue vine, handmade ornaments, and more. Go to bikesparta.com for a complete list of events or visit us on Facebook.
At Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, we're making it easier than ever to furnish your home with name brand, top quality furniture. For a limited time, you'll save with store-wide sale prices. Plus, we'll pay your sales tax. Sofas and sectionals from Smith Brothers, Lazy Boy, and Flex Steel. Bedrooms and dining rooms from Canal Dover and Daniels Amish. They're all at sale prices. And now, we'll pay your sales tax. But it's only for a limited time at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Voted your favorite furniture store.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls presents Matt Stell. Don't miss this multi-platinum country artist live February 16th. Matt Stell with opening act Mason-Dixon Line. $35 tickets include $15 free rewards play. Available now on Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Matt Stell February 16th at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls. Must be 21 or over to attend.
It's time to nominate your favorite business for Best of La Crosse County. Make your nominations in each category now through December 31st. The top 5 in each category will move on to the final round. Nominate this business today on bestoflacrossecounty.com.
Is it time for new carpet in your home or business? Then it's time to visit Carpets to Go, Wisconsin's premier flooring retailer. There's a lot to consider when choosing the best carpet for you. With a tremendous selection and expert advice, you won't go wrong with Carpets to Go.
It's time for the Chris Kindle Market on Water Street in downtown Sparta. Shop artisan vendors, food, and spirits in over 27 huts. Enjoy hot chocolate, cider, or find the Beer Housel in Creekside. For more information, go to bikesparta.com or visit us on Facebook.
See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page. Or find us at news8000.com. You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Well, tonight marks the first night of Hanukkah, when Jewish households around the world light the first candle of the menorah.
The White House celebrated the start of the 8-day holiday with its annual tradition. Thousands of guests gathered on the Washington Ellipse for the lighting of the national menorah.
The holiday has extra significance this year, of course, as war rages between Israel and Hamas and anti-Semitism is on the rise. The Vice President's husband, Doug Emhoff, shared his hopes today for a better future.
So even as we face what feels like such empty darkness right now, I am hopeful. Look at the story of Hanukkah. The story of Hanukkah and the story of Jewish people has always been one of hope and resilience.
Social media influencer Montana Tucker spoke at the ceremony. The granddaughter of Holocaust survivors, she called on Americans to speak out against anti-Semitism.
All right, Greg's going to have one more check of your forecast right after this break.
Bring the family to Snowy Ridge Tree Farm in Westby. Find your Christmas tree and a great family adventure. Cut your own or choose from our pre-cut selection. Bring your family for a fun holiday tradition. Snowy Ridge Tree Farm, Westby.
One of the best selections of commercial vehicles in the Midwest can be found at Osseo Automotive in Osseo. From medium-duty trucks and vans to super-duty work trucks, cube vans, chassis cabs, and more, you'll find the most popular commercial vehicles from Ford and Chevrolet all in one location. Take advantage of Section 179 tax savings before the end of the year. Get to work with a new commercial truck or van from Osseo Automotive in Osseo. Shop online at OsseoAutoCommercial.com.
Gather the family and join in on Perkins holiday festivities. Here, everyone can go into feast mode. Enjoy our new hand-cut prime rib dinner. Savor our juicy oven-roasted butterball turkey. Then top it all off with the perfect slice of pie. Enjoy time with family and all of your holiday favorites at Perkins. Take home a festive dessert from our holiday bake shop today.
Here we go. I knew I could do it. I just had to take the first step.
Hey, how's it going? Marcus, my boy. Welcome to my humble abode. Nice to meet you.
When Marcus came to my door, it was my chance to give someone a safe place to stay for a little while.
When you open your heart and home through foster parenting, you're helping the teen write new chapters, which can positively impact the teen for the rest of their life.
Be part of the story.
For more information about becoming a foster parent, contact Children's Wisconsin.
I'm a martial artist, a skydiver, a pilot, and all of them require your feet to work. Get up in the morning, and it felt like I was standing on marbles on my heel. When I went into the Good Feet store, the fitting was personalized. It was all about me. You put in the arch supports, and your day becomes better, and the sun shines, the unicorns run by, and, you know, it's a good life. I'm Randy, and that's my Good Feet story.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Snowy Ridge Tree Farm, we're more than trees. Bring the kids and enjoy the zip lines, hot chocolate, and cookies. Stop in the cabin for our locally crafted gifts. Bring the family to Snowy Ridge Tree Farm in Westby.
The Drew Crew is here! Magic's gonna happen. Yes! We're all learning about things that are meaningful and important, as well as silly and fun. We're all one big happy family.
Weekdays at 3 on News 8.
We've got a lot of news coming up. The fight to preserve history. Our Eye on America tonight journeys to one community in Georgia battling new zoning laws. Why a county commissioner said it's in part a battle of the rich versus the poor. That's tonight on the CBS Evening News.
All right, definitely is probably the last day, I would say. If you want to put the lights up, it's going to be some great conditions. That should be mostly clear. That should be about 47 at the evening. So 53, we're looking at really nice conditions. Then we have rain coming in Friday night, potentially snow Saturday. Saturday night won't be an all-day event. Some accumulation maybe Saturday night. We'll keep an eye on that. Otherwise, we go back to reality next week, which is the 30s, where we should be.
All right, well, we've been grateful for the reprieve, though, for sure. Thank you, Greg, and thank you all for joining us tonight at 5.
We'll see you at 6.